Teletubbies! Man, I'm excited. And the only way to say it is to yell, to get it out. But I got a new toy. Problem is, there's a couple issues with my new toy. Here is my new toy. It's nothing fancy now, but it's super cool to me because it's a truck bed that I can haul stuff with. Check her out. It's got some stuff in it. My welder, my brand new dang toolbox I won at the car show last weekend. Holy cow, that was cool. But anywho, a couple issues with the trailer. At nighttime, you can't see it behind you. You can't. These lights just aren't bright enough. So we're gonna add some lights on the side. And if you just simply look here, there's something missing. There's no safety chains. They should be dangling, and there's nothing dangling. So that's an issue. I don't like that neither. And here's another problem I don't like. The plug's got splice. It's got some cracks. It's got some more splices and then some other wire that's extending. So there's an extra loop in there. Like, why? And then more splices. So we're gonna fix that. So I got a new little pin, you know, so we can plug her into the truck better. Hook her up. And then I got some safety chains. That's why the welder's in here. So we can grind away and put some safety chains on this thing. See? Here's our safety chains. You know, they're a 5,000 pound gross rating vehicle. She got 5 lugs. She had to come from a half ton, you know, so that means she'll only really hold half a ton ish, somewhat, you know what I'm saying? So plus the weight of this thing's like, it's got no weight, so I figured 5,000 pounds is plenty. Because I'm not going to overload this too much, you know. I'll probably mostly use it to carry my camping gear and probably some scrap metal, you know. Not a lot of scrap metal now. Although it does look like a terrible scrap metal trailer. Another thing we're going to do is get rid of this nasty stuff because I've already caught my jeans and my t-shirts on this like 1,000 times. So that's got to go. Here's what I'm really excited about. Our new little lights that we're going to put on the sides. You know, so you can see it at nighttime. And so someone don't take it out while you're driving it at nighttime, you know. So the plan, you know, to keep costs down, because the trailer it's a $200 trailer, you know, is I bought this little thing. It was like $8. And it's got the wire from front to back. So what we're gonna do is replace that pin first, and whatever excess wire we have here, we're gonna wire these lights in, even if it's the wrong color, because it's gonna be back there and you're not gonna see it. Sounds good to me. But it's gonna light the sides up, and it's gonna work just like I want it to, so that's the plan. Let's take this trim off, drill some holes and make some measurements, and then drill some holes, really is what I mean. Look at all, I should have brought the magnet for all these little screws. Who screws these things in? Idiot. Dang. Dang. That trim gone. Makes this trailer look less crackheadish. The spray paint doesn't help at all either, but that'll change one day when I can afford it. Every step will make it look better. For now, we start with some lighting. All right. So now I think our next step is really clean up what we can. You know, get these little shirt rippers out of here. And take these tail lights off so we can get access to our wire system. A wire. We need to get to our wires. Got the old light out? No problems. So the plan here is to put them on this little light, you know, so they light up down the side with them. So we only got 2 little wires to deal with. Should be nice. One should be power, one should be, you know, through. Figure that out once we give her juice-a-rooney. Little guy joined us. So now we gotta find out where we really want to put them. We gotta bring out the tape measure. I know we want one dead middle, right? Right. Sounds good to me. Then we want one in the front, one in the back, but how far do we go? Do we go 6 inches back? Do we go 8 inches back? Do we go like a foot back? I think like 6 is fine for a little trailer. You know, somewhere right back here behind the tail light and make it easy. Maybe right where this clip is, so we can just drill a hole, because maybe there's one on the other side, same spot. Heck yeah, look at that. So that's where that one's going, just because there's already a hole. Perfect. That one's a little too close, so we can't use that one. We may be, but we got our spaghetti. Mexican making the mess. Well, the wire's cut. It looks messy. No matter what, wire just looks like a mess. That stuff, that's unneeded. But this is what we want. I cut it a little longer than this, you know, so it, because this was a pretty good length. I just gave her a little extra, you know, just to be safe, because I might make a mistake. But now it's the easy part. We just color code it. We'll put the same colors with the same colors is what I'm saying. It's pretty easy. We got our stuff connected here, and we went to go check some stuff. As you can see, the blinky light here. And we're having a little bit of an issue not getting a light. So we open her up and find some sort of house. And it looks like this wire is all chewed up, so maybe that's why we don't have lights. Maybe? I don't know. Well, plans are going downhill, you know. So we're trying to get them lights to figure out, see if they work, but maybe it's the wiring on Grandpa's truck, so. And I broke a bulb. And we thought we had extras. We don't have any extras. So that says we're just gonna move on. We're gonna drill our holes, put our lights on, wire them in, because at least the parking lights, they turn on, you know? So at least be able to check to make sure the work that we do is good, and then we'll have to address the tail lights immediately, because we can't tow a trailer without a brake or turn signal. So let's move on. Let's just hit it hog wild and hope we hit it right. No, I think we're still a little too small. Well, dang if that wasn't perfect. Will it snug in there? Oh, yeah, it'll snug in there just right. Yep, That's the size we need. So now I gotta figure out which one it was. Whole nother day. Had to call it a day. It was getting early. Some buddies wanted to hang out, so I wrapped it up. Didn't get too far. We got our holes drilled, as you've seen. I fished this one wire. I just put it in the hole, you know. And I tried this side, but we were struggling. And our one way was to take this inner wheel well out with these bolts. But I really didn't want to take all those out. So I have this little tool at home. Well, it's not at home anymore, but yesterday it was, and I was like, well, if I'm going home, I'm just gonna stay home. Got me one of these things, because it'll extend out there, so I could put it right in that hole, you know, and fish the wire up through that hole. Way easier than using that floppy wire. You hear her in there. All I do is reach my hand up there, and now I have somewhere to attach my wire to. So I'll put this light, hook this light up. Now I have to fish that wire up through that hole. Hook my light up. We'll pull this a little tight, hook that light up. Maybe not, because we gotta loop them through. But maybe we'll just chop her, hang on to her, and then fish this one through. You know what I'm saying? You getting the point? We're just gonna bounce them. Really quick, like that wire found its hole. It crimped itself. So what we're gonna do is just shove her in now. And it says top. I don't know if you can read it on there, but it says top. We're gonna just put it on top, because it says to. Oh, get in your home. Nice and snug. It's pretty cool looking, if I might say. So now we can pull this somewhat tight, and we can cut it right there. Now stay out, little buddy. So now this wire can get attached to this guy. I'm gonna attach him just like so. And now we'll pull her. And would you look at that? Our wire is right where we need it. It's too easy. So now we wire up this light, put our little rubber in there, fish it through this hole, fish us a little wire from that hole through that hole to connect to these wires, and we'll be good to go. That's how I did the middle one. I just sliced and diced that wire, and then, you know, put some extra piggly tails in there. So now we feed this wire in there somehow, some way. Something like that. And then we shove that little sucker right in its home. And look how pretty it looks. Now we pull our wire. Not too tight, but tight. Instead of doing it the hard way, we'll just... Did you see it? Now I just feed her through that hole. Oh, where you go? Where you go? Wham bam. We do a little slice and dice. Do a little wire chunk, a little another slice and dice. We have some cool little yellow lights. I cut the wire And you can tell it ended up down here. Not up there. Yeah, we could feed her with this again. Okay. She goes so smooth.
Yeah, that's what we do.
See? Look, it knew right where it was headed. Do a little loopty again. Round 3. You stay there, little wire. Now we feed that in there. Do you see it coming out of there? Dang, look at that. You know what? Should have did it this way. Boom, baby. I will say electrical is a little bit repetitive. Maybe a lot of it. But we got that one done. Just got to stuff her in the hole. And I taught her into the actual lights here. So now the next thing to do is plug them in to the truck and make sure that they work. And I didn't wire them backwards. Because, you know, I could have did that. I didn't even check to make sure which one was power on these wires. And it doesn't say in there. I just, you know, I figured black was ground. But I could always be wrong. Get in there. Get in there. Get in. Get in there. Get in there. It's in there. Just making sure it's in there. Grandpa so kindly is gonna let us use the Suburban. You got about 2 feet, a foot, that'll reach. So let's flip this little thing blower out. There's all sorts of dirt in there. Unwrap our brand new dang cord here. Let's plug her in. Grandpa's got a nice one on this Suburban. I gotta get one of these on mine. Look at that connection. What do we got? What do we got? Uh-oh, we did lights here, but we don't have lights here. So guess what I did? I did them backwards. Dang it. So I'm gonna have to chop these. Flip them around. I chopped them, swapped them around like really hack-like. But look at what I did. Instead of rewiring the whole thing, we're not gonna see the wires. You know, I'll be like, who in the F did this next time I open this tail light open? But it won't matter. It'll be fine. I'll fix it one day because I do want to paint this thing one day, you know. I'm thinking maybe flag on the sides, you know. All right, but anywho, we got lights. Look how dang cool they look. They're super bright. Oh yeah, you'd definitely be able to see that thing look like a semi-trailer coming down the highway at night time. Look at that. Little guy's out here supervising Dad. But we got the passenger side all wrapped up. So we're gonna hit the light switch again and see if I did the colors to the right colors again. Boom, baby. Look at them. We did it right. Twice. Helps doing it wrong the first time. Oh, what did I do here? What? What? Let's get this little guy in his home. Damn. Too neat for me, man. That wasn't too hard. We got the tail lights back in. We got our side lights on. So the only thing left so far that I need to do is we need to get the safety chains on. I got a little box of them here. A little tiny issue is I don't have the welding mask. So I might have to run home and grab that. quick trip that's never really so quick. But anyway, I made it back with the mask and the glovers. So, I'm thinking, you know, I don't really know where to put the chains. So just grind off a spot right here. And then be good enough. Right? Sounds good. Alright, so current situation. We got one chain hookalized. Let's zap it together, melt some metal. That's a good old tack right there. Oh yeah.
Look at your penal facing on the inside.
Nice. Get this bottom. Give this a little wire brushing. Let's see this side. Just a little wire brushing. Dang. Not too bad, if I don't say. Should hold. I don't know what would if it wouldn't. But we got us some new safety chains. We got us some new lights. The only thing that'll really make this thing better is getting rid of the silver tongue. That needs to go black. But we also need a little cranky wheel or pedestal, so we get rid of my little loggy here. One step at a time, you know. I'm already happy with the electrical work and the chains that we put on this puppy, so. Yeah, as you can see, it's getting dark out. It's already a Monday. I need to be editing this video so I could get it out for you guys. So we are wrapping this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed me playing with my new toy and making it just a little bit more safe, especially for everyone else on the road. So please give me a like, a comment, you know, I said it twice, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.